Hey people, it is 7 p.m. according to the bells at the big cathedral we're looking at here. It's a kind of pleasantly cool evening here in the city. It is only about 17 degrees or thereabouts. Fall is in the air. You can definitely feel it rushing towards us. Hey, hello, John Burke. Good evening, Kimberly. Welcome. Good evening, Jellybean and Kevin Hawthorne and Todd Fuller, Coleslaw and George. How you doing? What's up, Billy T and Lena Sandoval? Moonlin 7. Hello, hello. Zach the Transit Fan. Pamela, what's up? Hello, Would Like to Sleep. Hello, Solayada. Hello, Gertige and Toronto's Doo-Wop Music Guy. Drew Costin, Brad Palmer's in the house. How you doing, Brad? Coleslaw and Cam, hello. Hello, William Elliott. Carol L.E., good to see you. Looking at St. James Cathedral, as I mentioned. I didn't actually mention the name of it. Well, that's the name of it, St. James Cathedral. Hey, what's up, John O'Meara? Howard Charco, welcome. Jillian Felix, hello. Yvonne Atherton, good evening. Christos, good evening to you. Magic Eraser. Maria G, hello, hello. Yeah, St. Michael's is further up Church Street. There's a couple other big churches going up that way, and St. Michael's is one of them. But that's St. James right there. Hello, Picard. Engage. And Alan K. What's up, Alan K? Happy Friday Eve, Alan K. Otherwise known as Thursday. I have a feeling every time we say that, people are like, it's not Friday, what are you talking about? Tomorrow's Friday, so this is Friday Eve. Alright, we're way downtown. We're on Coburn Street. Hello, Laveline Belair. Hey, Greg Keating, welcome. Yeah, pretty quiet here on Coburn Street. Coburn Street is not a particularly busy street. I don't think I've ever seen it busy, actually. Hey, Alan Cahay, $5. It's definitely Friday Eve. Cheers. Cheers, Alan. And thank you very kindly once again for all the awesome support. As we ring in another Friday Eve on this Thursday. Much appreciated, Alan K. Thank you very kindly. It's Friday Eve, Greg, not actual Friday. Look at that, the Sky Tower. Hey, Alex Oliveira, hello. Lots of puddles around here. We had some rain earlier. I was kind of wondering if I was going to be doing a rain stream, but wouldn't you know it, it all cleared up just in time for me to do my live stream. Mother Nature's got my back. Hey, Jake Eves, hello. Mike Fammy, what's up? Cosmopolitan. It's a hotel. Hello, Ty, how you doing? And Randy Ruck's in the house. What's up, Randy? What's up, the Nature Explorer? Oh, they still have all these in the window. I thought they took them out for a second, but they're still here. These little characters, these have amused me for years now. They all have this very stereotypical English look to them. Hello, Mo. Welcome. Found Yonge Street. How's that for a canyon? Right, I'm not going to walk on Yonge Street though, at least not right now. Hey, Gabriella, hello. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're safe and sound back home in the big Mexico City. Gabriella was in Toronto for a little while visiting. Might have seen her, I think, in Vasily's stream and Henry's stream at one point. Hey, Mark M, hello. Let's look at the big fountain over here. I can hear it before I see it. Oh, it's turned on. Last time I walked through here it wasn't turned on. I was wondering. Hello, Gaby. How you doing? Hey, John Nicholson is here. What's up, John? And YouTube. And Jollikins. Smells like chlorine right here. Hey, Brent. And what's up, Tom Seeley? $5 super. Hello, Ken. What is it? My favorite movie where Toronto was actually Toronto. My first thought is to say The Fly, although it's not mentioned as being Toronto in the movie, the David Cronenberg version of The Fly. It does show the CN Tower. So in my books, that's Toronto being Toronto, even if they don't say, hey, this is Toronto. Everyone knows that if you don't want Toronto to be Toronto in a movie, you don't show the CN Tower. And he specifically did show the CN Tower for one quick scene, so as far as I'm concerned, that means it's Toronto. So let's say The Fly. Why can't I say his name? David Cronenberg's The Fly. Hey, Terry French, hello. If we're talking a movie where they specifically say Toronto on a regular basis, I don't know. There's a few, I guess. There's that movie, The F Word, with Daniel Radcliffe. That was a Toronto movie. There's some other David Cronenberg movies like Videodrome and a few others. There's the Scott Pilgrim movie, of course. That's a good one. Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Thank you very kindly for the $5, John O'Meara. Yeah, it's a good question. I'm thinking of movies now. Or I should say Tom Seeley. Sorry, not John O'Meara. Tom Seeley. Thank you very kindly. Hello, Neville. What's up, Nav and Dat? Yeah, I know, John. I just had a little brain fart there. I was thinking so hard about movies, I guess. Hey, cheers, Navin. Hello, Irasi. I'll just leave it at that rather than say your name incorrectly. Hey, Diego, hello. And hello, Beth Jones. Yeah, lots of movies were shot in Toronto, but thinking of ones where Toronto is playing Toronto. There are lots of sort of lesser known Canadian movies that aren't really famous per se that are set in Toronto, like tons of them really. But if we're talking big Hollywood type movies, there's not that many. Hey Ed Valdo, how you doing? Hello, Isaac. And Mammy True, good evening. We're going up Bay Street. Movies that show Toronto, yeah, there's a bunch of movies that were shot in Toronto in the 80s, like the Short Circuit movie, for instance. Short Circuit 2, that's a good movie to see lots of scenes of 1980s downtown Toronto. Another movie where Toronto was playing Toronto is from the 80s actually. It's The Strange Brew, the Bob and Doug movie. That was sort of a big Hollywood movie. Hello, Open Bob. John Candy make a Toronto movie where Toronto was Toronto? I can't think of one. Other than, did he make an appearance maybe in the Bob and Doug movie? I'm not sure. I don't remember if he appeared in that movie or not. But as far as a movie where he was the star, or Toronto, oh, I can think of one. I guess it's not all set in Toronto, but it is partly set in Toronto. It's the movie that Michael Moore made, Canadian Bacon, right? Yeah, Canadian Bacon. I think that's a movie where Toronto plays Toronto, and John Candy's in that movie. Although in the movie, John Candy plays an American. That's the funny thing. He plays an American police officer, I think. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie. I watched that Class of '84 movie. That's another movie that shows some scenes of Toronto in the 80s, yeah. Although it's not playing Toronto, again, that's an American movie where it's supposed to be somewhere USA, but there are some scenes from Elm Street in the 80s that were kind of cool to see, and the Yonge Street area around there. That was one of Michael J. Fox's first ever movie roles. He looked really young, like before Family Ties, you know. He looked super young. Yeah, that's right, Terry. Yeah. It's funny how that movie almost became like a documentary, right, in recent times here. Hey, Janice Pike, hello. Whoa, steamy. Hello, Aaron Hockey. The steam is so hot coming from there. Hey, Dirtweed Earn, what's up? And Diane Brighton, welcome. Robert Sprite, hello. Way to block the crosswalk. Machumbo. Good job, Machumbo. Don't get to use that word very often. Hey, Damon Washington, hello. Ah, nice, refreshing, cool breeze. Yeah, I don't mind these first tinges of fall in the air, you know? It feels good. It just doesn't last long enough. Yeah, I remember that Hulk movie. They had lots of scenes of Yonge Street when Sam the Record Man still had its big signs on the street. The big neon spinning discs. And also, what was that movie, Half Baked? Also had scenes from Yonge Street around that area. It's around the same time.
YouTube, bro. I know you from YouTube.
You know me, yeah?
Yeah, I know you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ken.
Can I have $100,000?
If I have it, right. I'm not one of those rich YouTubers, man. I'm not the.
He knows you too.
You think I'm the other guy, Johnny Strides, right?
Nah.
Yeah.
I know you.
Yeah. Ken.
Yeah, I know you, bro. You're Ken.
Ken, yeah.
I know you, bro.
Okay, well, nice, man. Thanks.
I wish I had a pen and a paper so you can give me your autograph.
You can say hi to the stream if you want. Yeah.
Oh, that's a stream?
It's a stream, yeah.
Oh, never mind. I don't know you from YouTube. I know you from stream.
Well, it's on YouTube. I'm streaming on YouTube.
Oh, you're streaming on YouTube? Yeah, I do know you from YouTube.
Okay, well, sweet, man. Well, nice meeting you, man. He asked me for $100,000, so I thought that implied that he thought I was Johnny. He saw Johnny's recent article in the media, maybe.
Do you like
Hey, I love channel. Hello. All right, we're gonna keep going up Bay Street here. I don't know what's happening over there. It's an outreach, okay? They're giving food out to people in need. That's nice to see. Hey, Carmageddon, hello. Yeah, that's quite the legendary story, Carmageddon. I heard that it was when they were shooting that show Night Heat in the 80s, which was just set in some generic big US city. They never really mentioned where it was supposed to be when they did that Night Heat show, but it was shot here, and they would put garbage bags around to make it look like a big dirty American city, and then the Toronto city cleaning crew would come and take them all away. Hey, Bill Chow, how you doing? Hey, thanks, John O'Meara. This time I'm properly crediting John O'Meara. Going up Bay Street. Hey. How you doing, man?
Hello.
Good to see you.
You're morning a walk?
I'm just streaming.
You are a streamer.
Look who I've come upon. Is this random, or did you kind of know that I was heading up this way?
I saw your stream and you
Yeah.
were on Queen and Bay, so I thought I'm not gonna leave just yet.
Oh, nice. Where are you?
I was headed home.
Oh, you're headed home. Okay.
But I'm just parked like in the area, so
Okay. Well,
I might as well.
yeah, you might as well, man. I think everyone knows Vasily. Destination Travels. Is that the-
Semi-popular.
Yes. Gabriella says hello.
Hello.
So what were you up to?
Nothing much.
No?
Nothing much.
No?
Just, I was working today, but I'm done.
Do you work downtown?
Around the city.
Yeah, okay. Do you just drive to various work type
Yeah.
areas? Yeah, okay. Yeah.
My work leads me through some interesting buildings.
Does it? Nice.
So, yeah.
Nice.
I get sky high sometimes in some of these condos.
Oh, wow.
Condos and also developments. So I have a hard hat in my car.
Well, that sounds cool. I think I'd enjoy that, just being able to go inside these buildings, you know?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Is it when they're still under construction?
Yeah,
Yeah?
some of them are.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
actually pretty interesting going into a building and there's like nothing. Not
Yeah.
even walls.
I used to sneak into buildings under construction, like, you know, way back when, before YouTube, you know,
Yeah,
and just explore
it's pretty cool.
when you're not supposed to be there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to do that all the time, but I
It's
haven't.
even cooler when you're supposed to be there.
Yeah, I imagine. I just don't do it anymore, though. No? Hey, Chad, how you doing? Chad Wabagwan, $10, super chat. Thank you, Chad. Hope you're enjoying the walk. Cheers, Chad.
Here's Chad.
Cheers, Chad. Every once in a while, I still get a little urge, a little bit, to like go inside a building. Like sometimes there's just no one around, you know, and it's just like there's nobody here. Like I could just.
You got curious.
Yeah. I ran into some young dudes when I was streaming a couple weeks ago. Ran into them on Bloor Street. They just saw me streaming and came up, hey, blah, blah, blah. They were from Montreal, but they came here specifically from Montreal just to do rooftoping on various buildings around town. Like they went on top of the Sky Tower.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, holy shit, man. You went to the top of the Sky Tower. I mean, they went on top of like a couple other big buildings under construction. Like, you know, they were just young dudes. Like they're probably like not even 20 years old yet, like high school, you know?
Yeah, I see some videos.
Yeah.
And most videos I see are people rooftoping on like completed buildings where there's security and everything.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I saw one just the other day. Some girl was on top of TD Terrace.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty insane how easy
Mm-hmm.
you can just get up there.
Like, how the hell did she get up there?
Yeah.
That building is completed. Like, is there not somebody around to say, hey, no, no, don't do that?
It's an office building, right?
Yeah, it's an office building, yeah.
Like, technically it should be harder than a condo, right?
You'd think, yeah.
Just like open the door and go inside.
Yeah, I don't get it, but she was up on top, her and another girl.
Yeah.
Just checking out the chats. Hey, Matt Bross, how you doing?
I just saw you.
Hello, Bode. You saw Matt Bross, yeah? Hello, Ruben. Good to have you, Ruben. Edmer Wendell Santos, welcome to the stream. Where are you parked?
Did you just skip over a super
Oh,
chat?
did I miss a super? Oh, Jelly Bean, $20. Dollar bills, yo. Awesome walk, Ken. Say hi to my peeps. Thank you very kindly, Jellybean. Cheers, Jellybean. Thank you for the very generous super chat. Much appreciated. So where are you parked?
I'm parked right behind this building too.
Oh, okay, okay. I was just gonna...
Which way are you going?
I'm going north. I think I'm gonna go north until I don't want to go north anymore, basically. And then I'll go south. Yeah. Maybe even farther.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe even St. Clair. I don't know.
Oh.
We'll see. We'll see.
Then you gotta take the subway back.
Yeah.
Or the streetcar.
Yeah, I might not go that
The
far.
streetcar part sucks.
I don't want to do that.
St. Clair?
I'll figure it out. I'm just winging it, so yeah.
You might want to end at a subway station.
Yeah, I might. It might be a long stream. Maybe I'll just walk all the way back down again. I don't know. The weather's good, man. It's good for walking.
It's better.
Yeah.
It's raining pretty good in the morning.
Yeah, luckily it all cleared up just in time for me to do my stream, so it all worked out. But yeah, well, it's good seeing you. I guess I'll continue moseying up that way.
It's not often I get to snipe the cat.
No. It's always a pleasure.
Around the East End a little bit.
Yeah. Well, it's always a pleasure.
I don't know the East End, so I can't. It's harder to snipe. I know the West. I know downtown, but East I don't really know that much.
Well, I'm sure you'll have another chance to snipe in another time. You've sniped me in your car before, right?
I
Where you're
have.
like, yeah.
I like to snipe walking better.
Yeah. Well, I welcome you to snipe me anytime, and maybe I'll snipe you sometime. Yeah.
You never know.
All right. Well, good seeing you.
Every now and then.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Later.
Cheerio.
Silly everyone. All right. Cheers. Hey, Molly. Hello. Hello, Banger.
That's just part of it. Like
Hey, Jada, how you doing? I think that guy broke wind just as I was walking past him. Copyright strike, right? There's Elm Street. They had some scenes from that class of 1984 movie right here on this block. Hey, Wanda Powell, hello. Hey, I'm good, Jada. I'm enjoying this comfortable walking temperature, I can tell you that. Pretty busy on Bay Street right now, surprisingly. Yeah, I just noticed we're way over 300 viewers. That's awesome. Thanks, everyone. Come and say hi in the chat if you've never done so before. Hit subscribe, though, in order to do that, but it's free. Expecting a car just to drive across the sidewalk, but I guess I have to in order to get in there. You got your cereal, is it Vector? Hey, Davy Bear. Wired with John Belushi. I'm trying to remember if I saw that movie. Although John Belushi he passed away in 1982, right? The ghost of John Belushi. Yeah, I guess he would be a ghost in 1989. Yeah. Mini wheats. I like those too. If I can't have Vector, I'll have mini wheats. Or shreddies. Shreddies are good too. Especially the honey ones. Those are my top 3 cereals. I like the frosted mini wheats though. Hey, Richard Hartle, hello. Not a fan of raisins, so Raisin Bran is definitely not one of my faves. When I was a kid, though, probably a lot of people when they were a kid will say the same. My favorite cereal was Count Chocula. Hey Choppy, how you doing? Yeah, I like Frosted Flakes. Like when I was a kid, I liked any cereal that was sweet and sugary, let's face it, right? And if it wasn't, I just put sugar right in the bowl, as most kids did then. A few scoops or spoonfuls of sugar. Now the thought of that just makes me go, ugh. Couldn't imagine doing that now. Jefferson, hello. And welcome, Mitchell. What's up, Ziggy? Hey, enjoy, Paul Blunt. I think that was Jellybean yesterday who gifted 5 memberships. So cheers again to Jellybean and welcome again to the 5 new members. That happened during my premiere yesterday. There's a St. Bernard. I just always think of that old show, George, about a St. Bernard in the Swiss Alps. He was one of those rescue dogs in the Swiss Alps. George! I used to watch that when I was just a wee lad. Does anyone remember that show? Hey, Brad. Sky is looking nice and blue now. It was so gloomy earlier. North we go, up Bay. I'll probably just take us right to the end of Bay Street. You don't like cold cereal, Bill? I used to have oatmeal a lot when I was a kid, and then for a while, maybe like about 5 years ago, I was on an oatmeal kick where I was eating it all the time again, and then I stopped again. Hey, Kurt Affair, how you doing? Going to tend to my power bank here. There we go. Hey, Lorraine McLean, you eat oatmeal every day. Yeah, maybe I'll go back on it again. Hey, Greg Hubers, hello. A little more chill up here at this northern end of Bay Street. Not quite as busy. Yeah, the story of that donkey. There's a real story behind that donkey. Rocky Rambo, long time no see. And Felicity just checking in to see if she could snipe me. Am I too far away, Felicity? Boo. Hey, Choppy. I think I said hi to you a little while ago, but hello again. Hope all is well across the pond. But hello to anyone else who I might have missed saying hi to. Maybe you said hi and I just missed the chat. That happens sometimes. So my bad. Hello to you. If you did say hi and I missed it. To anyone. Welcome Elizabeth's artwork. I watched a strange movie last night called Together with Alison Brie and Dave Franco, who are a real life couple. They're married in real life and they play a couple in the movie also. That was quite the quite the weird little movie there. If you're into body horror, you might enjoy it. Wasn't quite on the level of The Substance in terms of body horror, but it had some pretty neat scenes. Sort of harkens back to the David Cronenberg movies from the 80s, actually. Alison Brie, yeah, she's always been good. I first knew of her in that awesome sitcom Community, right? One of the best sitcoms ever, in my opinion. She was good in that. You watched that, Yvonne? On YouTube, yeah. Ken, the Ken Continuum, yeah.
You're a Canadian YouTuber?
Yeah, the Ken Continuum.
You're giving like a live.
Yeah.
How many people watching you? 360.
Yeah.
Show me there. Hey guys, how are you? This man is very good. That's right. Subscribe his channel. Like, subscribe.
Hello, how are you? How are you?
Cheers.
क्या हाल है तुम्हारा? ठीक है?
Thank you.
Name
All right,
of the
thanks.
Ken.
Ken, yes.
My channel name is Europe saying
Yeah,
you can subscribe.
Oh, which name? Tell me.
The Ken Continuum.
Ken.
When are you putting the video? This one?
On YouTube.
It's
When-
already
when?
live here.
It's live.
Live?
It's live right now, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Cheers. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Much appreciated.
You see me, okay?
All right. Have a good evening. Thank you. Got a new subscriber or two. Hey, Davy Bear, hello. And Crikey's in the house. Hello, Louise, welcome. Yeah, it's a nice summer eve. It feels, you know, fall is definitely in the air, but it feels good to me. I like it. I'm a fall person. I prefer it. If only it would stay this way. It just doesn't. Yeah, I keep being told I should get business cards. I don't know, I just never do. Hey, Maycock Janet, hello. Watching from the Bahamas. And we're at Bloor. Bloor. Alan K, $3. Go get some business cards, Ken. Maybe I'll get around to it one day. I did finally go to renew my health card and get my Ontario ID card though. So those are on the way. I finally quit procrastinating on those. Thank you very kindly, Alan K, once again. Hopefully I'll get around to that. Yeah, the new Tiffany's store is being worked on right here on this corner. No, I still haven't got the new passport though, Jada. I feel a bit more motivated now to do that. The whole process of going to get my health card renewed and get my Ontario ID card only took about a half an hour, so it was no big thing at all. From when I walked in the door at Service Ontario until I walked out the door, it was maybe just a little over a half an hour. Just over $30 to get the Ontario ID card. We just walked past the Mink Mile at Bloor, Bay and Bloor. We got Yorkville right here. I'm not going to go into Yorkville though because I just recorded a video that I'll be posting on the channel where I go into Yorkville and walk around during a street festival they had there just recently, so that'll be coming up on the channel. It's just an official government ID, Debbie. If you live in Ontario, it's a photo ID. If you don't have a driver's license, which I don't, I'm just not a driver, I'm just a very downtown pedestrian transit oriented kind of guy, so I don't have a driver's license. I don't want one, don't need a car, don't want a car. And it's just something that will do the same job as a driver's license in terms of photo ID if you live in Ontario. So that's what I did. Got myself one of those. Sure thing, Kurt. Hey, Chris Mills, hello. Hey, later, Choppy. Hopefully you're still listening. Have a good night, Choppy. Hello, Jerome. You know, a lot of people who live like right in the heart of the city don't drive, right? Don't really need to. Or they just don't own a car. And maybe they have a driver's license and they'll just rent a car when needed. Like Johnny does that, right? He doesn't have a car, but he'll just rent a car when he wants one. Hey, funny dog, hello. We're at the end of Bay Street. So we walk down all that way. Yeah, definite major expense. If I had a car, I probably wouldn't be able to do YouTube full time. All the money I save by not having a car and also living in my cheap rent-controlled apartment makes it possible for me to do this full time. Just all sort of worked out that way. And I guess also not having kids and not being married also helps. Should get one of Johnny's leftover e-bikes. Yeah, he's offered to let me have one, I think. But I just always prefer walking, to be honest, when it comes to making videos. I prefer watching walking videos over bike, cycling, or scooter videos. I prefer watching walking. I prefer doing walking. I find when you're watching a cycling video, everything just rushes by so fast. Like when you kind of meander a bit and you can look around, you know. On Davenport Road. Pretty much, Cam, pretty much. Hey, good evening, Lisa. And Leo Chung, hello. I don't know if you heard, Lisa, but earlier I was just talking about how I finally went to the Service Ontario and got my health card renewed and my Ontario photo ID card. Or I ordered them or whatever, got the ball rolling, so they'll be coming in the mail. But still working on the passport though. It was just about over 30 bucks. Funny dog, just over 30 bucks. Davy Bear, you mean Megan? Well, we're not together anymore. She's actually married now. She just recently got married, but her and I still talk, and I think she'll make an appearance every now and again in a video or a stream. Or maybe you're talking about Felicity, in which case her and I also are planning to do another stream together. R10 Gaming, hello. For Skeptica, how you doing? Or Skipa? Walking is going good. Been walking for an hour and 17 minutes already. We're at Avenue Road. Cheers, Davy Bear. Trojan Elk Explorer, hello. This intersection was always a pain in the rear end. Alright, let's go up Avenue Road. Yeah, I don't mind, Lisa. I think I'm going to go out tomorrow and record a few videos and take advantage of the comfortable temperatures. Maybe knock off 3 videos if I can. That's right. Avenue Road. Why not Road Avenue? I don't know. Why not Street Thoroughfare? I think last time I streamed up Avenue Road, it was quite a while back, but I remember I was showing this old apartment building during the stream, and then somebody on a balcony yelled at me, "Are you recording the building?" Here's the Hare Krishna temple here. Oh, I can hear inside. They're doing Hare Krishna things in there. I can sort of visualize what's going on in there in my mind. They try to convert me. Well, they got George Harrison. If they can get George Harrison, they can get anybody. He was a devotee right up until he passed away. Hello Martin, how you doing? Maximus wants to know, who is George Harrison? He's one of the fabs, you know. He's the quiet one, the quiet fab. Smells like a farm right here. What's up with that? It smells like inside the farm building at the CNE. Why? Why it smell like that here? How come? I don't see anything up there that smells. Biff is nearby. I hate manure. Maria liked George. Yeah, I think during their heyday, a lot of their fans had a favorite, right? I think Paul was most girls' favorite. But there was lots of others who liked all the other guys too. Ringo got the most fan mail though. I think some people felt bad that Ringo wasn't fawned over as much as the other Beatles were by their female fans, so a lot of people wrote fan mail to Ringo to make him feel better. It's okay, Ringo, you're awesome. Not that he didn't have his fair share of female fans also, though, let's face it, right? I think Ringo had plenty of fun during the touring years. Yeah, that's probably why I smelled that. Hello, Cynthia. Welcome. So you're almost like a farm girl, Lisa. Or like Judas Priest. Well, I was never really big into metal, but I can appreciate the British wave of heavy metal from that time, yeah. I know a lot of songs by Judas Priest and the other bands. It was just never my favorite genre, that's all. But I can still dig it. I can rock out to it, yeah. We're going uphill. Hey, Andy Wood. Yeah, this is a good hill, man. I'm feeling it. I'm a fan of Yoko Ono. Not so much. She's all right. Just powering up this hill here. Student Life Center under construction here for De La Salle. My favorite genre is just rock, I guess, and some subgenres of rock, including like new wave and post-punk, I guess, and power pop, indie rock, all that sort of thing. Classic rock, of course. Progressive rock. I like all that stuff. Even synth pop. I'm a pretty big fan of synth pop, I have to admit. Especially the gloomier synth pop. Kind of dark and gloomy. Grunge. I was a fan of grunge. I just came upon a funny video today. It was a parody of the Monkees called the Grungies. Hey, we're the Grungies. People say we grungy around. Hey, Billy T. An awesome apartment building, the Balmoral. I've shown this before, but It's always awesome. And this one is rised up now. Wasn't like this last time I walked past here. Hey, first last, hello. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this building, the Balmoral. Big fan. Oh yeah? Did you have anything interesting to say, Lisa, about living in there? I've heard some not so good stories about some other old apartment buildings like that. Including one over here on St. Clair. That's cool. All original elevators. Mary Mackenzie, that's right. Ancient lake bed. 13,000 years ago. It was all water from the top of the hill down. The Bradgate Arms. How about that, eh, Brad? I think we got two Brads in the chat right now, but pretty cool. Hey, Raz P, hello. Where's the Kengate Arms? I guess I have Kensington Market. I guess that's good enough. Good enough for me. That's a good question, Maximus. I know for a while they didn't have a supplier for the cladding of the building. The original supplier fell through, I think. So that's why the building just looked like a concrete skeleton for so long, until they finally got a new supplier to start adding the cladding to the building. So I think that held things up a bit. Ken Kofa Square. Got a hot tip from Urban Toronto. Yeah, more or less, yeah. You get a lot of insider information on Urban Toronto about various projects around town. Hey, I'm on St. Clair. I said I might go all the way up to St. Clair, and I guess that's exactly what I did. Hey, Derek C, hello. I don't get a cut of anything. Well, I guess I get a cut of ad revenue on YouTube. Google takes their share though, of course. And I get a cut of all the support that the viewers send also, but Google also takes their share of that. I think St. Clair runs sort of along the northern periphery of the junction, you know, sort of in the outskirts of the junction, that part of St. Clair, near the Stockyards area. That's true, Terry, that's true. If it wasn't for YouTube, I don't know what the heck I'd be doing right now. Probably something I don't enjoy. I mean, doing what I was doing before, I guess I'd still be doing, and I didn't enjoy that. It's just some guy holding a tall building, that sculpture back there. I was doing a job, just a job, where I had to get up early, Monday through Friday, and trudge to a place and do the same thing over and over and over again. And then I'd get home and I'd be tired and I wouldn't want to do anything but veg out for the evening, rest of the evening, and then I'd have to go to bed early and do it all over again. I'm sure many of you have a similar story. We already walked past the Glenn Gould building that was down there. This is one that looks like a nice old apartment building, and it is, but I remember there was a news story a couple years ago about this building that didn't make it sound like it was a very pleasant place to live. I think there was no heat in the dead of winter or something like that for a long time, and everyone was freezing to death. Sure, everything's all fixed by now. Hey Jacqueline, hello. How am I getting home? I think I'm walking. I think I'm just going to walk back downtown again. We've only been streaming for an hour 42, so I could easily stream for enough time remaining to get me back downtown, I think. We're in Midtown now, or part of Midtown anyway. Do I ever go on TTC without a ticket? No, not usually. I'm pretty good about paying my way. A few times I've been waved through because the fare gate was broken or something, and that's always nice. It's like, hey, sweet, free ride. But usually I always tap. It's kind of hard for our transit to improve when it's not properly funded, right, by the people who use it. Hey, Hundred, hello. Yeah, tons of people don't pay though, like tons and tons and tons. All I have to do is sit on a streetcar near the doors and watch all the people who get on and see how many of them don't even tap. They just walk right on. Some go over to the little ticket machine and buy their ticket over there, but a lot of them just walk on and get a free ride. Alright, we're at Yonge and St. Clair, so I'm going to go down Yonge now. Back to downtown. To be honest though, more people do pay than don't pay. I mean, it's not like everybody just walks on without tapping. Most people tap. But you'll see it's commonplace for people to just not tap. You don't have to wait very long in order to see that. Hey, have a good night, Carol, and you're welcome. Hero Burger any good? I went there a few times. I had the veggie burger. I thought it was alright. It wasn't anything to write home about, in my opinion, but it did the job. I think I prefer Harvey's veggie burgers over a lot of the more fancier burger places, to be honest. Pickleball? Or tennis, or one, I don't know what it is. Yeah, Harvey's makes a good burger. I mean, not that I have had a real Harvey's burger in a long time, but the veggie burgers, yeah, they're good. Even at Hooker Harvey's, I used to go there to get them. Hey, Joe Law 13, hello. And hello, Christina. Kind of quiet here on this stretch of Yonge. Well, not quiet in terms of noise, just quiet in terms of people walking. I've been alright, Christina. How have you been? Hey, Snidey Senses. Hello to Mike in Belleville. What's up, Mike? Watching from Bell Vegas. Is that a nickname for Belleville among some people? Hey, sure thing, Snidey Senses. And hello to your dad once again. Yep, September. Is this considered downtown? Not really. This is north of downtown. This is more Midtown. Once you get north of Bloor or Davenport, depending on how you want to define it, you're not really downtown anymore. But we can see downtown. With all the big buildings. October Bike, how's it going? I sound different than Johnny. I've had some people say that we sound the same, and I'm like, really? I don't think we do, but I think you're more accurate. I think we do sound different. We might talk in a similar manner about a lot of things, though. Maybe some people take that as being like we're the same, but that's kind of a weird way to compare us, I think. Good, how are you? Sweet. friendly viewer. He called me KC. I like that. That's the first time anyone's referred to me as KC. And the Sunshine Band. Not. TKC, I guess that's more accurate, but doesn't roll off the tongue quite as easily. KC and the Continuum Band, maybe. Although that would be Ken Continuum and the Continuum Band. That sort of is redundant. Maybe KC and the Streaming Band? I don't know. Maybe just plain old KC. K-Con, yeah. My Instagram is just K Continuum. Because I made that Instagram name before I even had my YouTube channel. So my channel name predates my channel by quite a long time, actually. Hey, I'm at this thing again. The last couple times I walked past here was perfect timing. Looks like I might not have to wait very long, actually. It looks pretty full. Hey, Carl Roth, Ken McCartney. Hello, Learn to Live. How you doing? It was good to have you in the chat. Hello, Advisorit. All right, it's just about ready. I can see it's up to the water line. Boom. Hey, Philip. Was that your favorite fountain right there? Or is there another one? Well, it's maybe a tad coolish, but I'm perfectly comfortable in my t-shirt here, Jerome. Some people might think this is sweater weather or a hoodie or something, but I'm okay with my t-shirt. There's a bit of a cool fall quality to the air. Right, later Andy Wood. And hello Peter Bradfield. I'm not sure what the temperature is now. I'm guessing it's probably like 16-ish maybe. 16, 17 maybe. Alright, we're heading downtown. We started the stream downtown. And then we went all the way north up to St. Clair, but now we're going back down again. And we just hit 2 hours. Thanks, Biffin. I'll take that. Hey, Harold, have been watching since Coburn Street. Nice. Looks like this building is getting underway. Yeah, there's still some new residential buildings just starting construction, although we'll probably see less and less of that until the condo market improves. I think a lot of buildings that are going up now are also rentals, they're not condos. A lot of developers that were going to build a condo have changed gears, and now they're building a rental instead in order to proceed with the development. Mark 311, hello. Yeah, I'm gonna walk home. I don't know if I'll stream all the way home, but I'm definitely gonna walk all the way home. Rosedale. Rosedale Station. Properly dark now, and yes, I have removed my shades. I'm not pulling a Corey Hart tonight. Make this light. Oh, okay, perfect. I thought it was going to turn red on me. I wonder how lively Yonge Street is south of Bloor tonight. It's pretty quiet along this stretch, but sometimes that can change pretty drastically as soon as you cross Bloor Street. It's a bit sleepy here in the Rosedale section of Yonge Street. Stewie's in the house with a $20 super chat. Holy cow, Stewie once again with the awesome support. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Cheers, Stewie. Thank you very kindly. Very, very kindly indeed. Thank you. I hear live music down there. Or maybe it's not live, but it's possibly live. Dust Chasers $13.99. Wow. Hi Ken. Wishing you an awesome Labor Day long weekend. Enjoy and relax. Same to you, Dust Chasers. Hope you have a really great long weekend. And thank you very much for watching and for sending an awesomely generous super chat also. Cheers, Dust Chasers. Awesome support. Thank you so much. Check out the big lineup. Getting into the Masonic Temple here. What's playing tonight? Anyone know? Lisa, do you know? Lisa seems to have a grip on all the live shows going on around town. A quick Google search, perhaps. Not sure about tonight. It's a young crowd. Seems to be a Gen Z aged crowd. It's pretty evenly mixed between boys and girls. Yeah, they still have shows here at the Masonic Temple. Casey is playing. Casey and the Sunshine Band. All right, crossing church. Where church sort of ends right here.
I don't want it. Okay.
Are they all heading to that show? Yeah, it looks like they are. Something tells me it's not a rock band, I can tell you that. It's probably not anything I'd be interested in seeing. Oh, here's where they put the official recognition of Conrad the raccoon, where his final resting place was, right here. Right here on the side of the curb. "10 years ago, that's right. It's already been 10 years since Conrad the raccoon met his ultimate fate right here on the side of the road, and people just built him a little shrine as he lay there. He was lying on his back, and he ended up having a shrine built all around him. It became kind of a news story, not only in Toronto but all around. I wonder if the IKEA monkey will get his own plaque up at the North York IKEA store. You know, I came upon another raccoon like that on Gerrard Street, and another one on Bloor Street. A very similar situation to Conrad, except no shrines were built for those ones. They were just left there, ignored. And I was like, how come these raccoons don't get a shrine? Actually, I have 2 videos where I walk past those other raccoons, and I'm like, oh no. These guys don't get a shrine, I guess. Beep. Matter of fact, during the lockdowns, I was doing a downtown walk, like in 2020, when everything was eerily quiet. Downtown was a ghost town. I did a video where I walked through the Mink Mile, and it was just completely abandoned. And there was a raccoon that had met its demise on the side of the street where the curb was. But it was standing up. It was standing in an upright standing position, and it was dead. And it was the most bizarre thing I'd ever seen. So I had to show it in the video just because it was so freaky and weird. So that video is on my channel with the zombie raccoon, as I called it, I think. I felt bad for the little critter. Felicity, yep. It was literally like a zombie raccoon. There's more attendees to that show. Yeah, a lot of girls dressed in white. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. All right, we are almost at Bloor, so I guess we're downtown now. Some people say Bloor is where downtown starts. Some people say it's up at the rail corridor. Some people say at Davenport. Hey, unknown, another CNE tour. I don't think I'll be going back. I think I had my CNE fill. I did get a couple comments though on my CNE video saying like, why didn't I play games, and calling me a cheapskate because I just walked around, I didn't play any games. All in caps too. The comments were all in caps. Why don't you play games? You just walk around. I want to see you playing games. Why don't you blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I didn't respond to it yet, but I'm just like, well, I'm literally walking around with my camera. How am I supposed to play games? Where am I going to put my camera? Is someone going to hold my camera? Do I need a camera person with me in order to do this? Plus, I don't want to play games, sorry. It's just a walk through the CNE, that's it. Hey, Novella Costs, hello. Welcome to the stream. And have a good night, Lisa. See you in the next one. And Novella Cost has been a member for 23 months. Awesome. Thank you very kindly, Novella Cost. And thank you, Alan K, for the heads up. Cheers, Novella Cost. 23 months. That was very awesome support. Much appreciated. Alright, so it is livelier for sure now that we're south of Bloor Street here. We got 11 months. Well, cheers to you too, Aaron. And all the other channel members. Very much appreciated to those who are continuing with the memberships.
मैं सारों की कैब में खेलो इधर वो बोल मेरा फोन
The other birds are like the one aspect of it. It's like your thoughts are like complete and not really.
My baby.
All right, downtown Yonge. Hello, Pia. How you doing? Hey, cheers. I'm glad you're able to revisit the city through virtual means, I guess. Hey, a karaoke place. I prefer to do my karaoke at home, sitting on my chair in front of my laptop. Fell in love with the city. Yeah, it's an easy city to love, you know, despite all the hate and criticism it gets from a lot of people, which is mostly based in ignorance. Most people find once they're actually here walking around in the city, it's actually a pretty awesome place. So hopefully you can come back again. All right, Jan Neeson, have a good night. Is that candy store gone now, Neville? Did something else replace it? I guess I haven't really taken too much note of what's closed down lately. I've noticed lots of things opening up though. But yeah, that candy store was pretty iconic, wasn't it? Leon Bridges. Oh, thanks, Peter, for for figuring out who's playing at the Masonic Temple tonight. A soul gospel singer, really. That crowd was dressed up for something differently. But maybe I'm wrong.
No, people at work are like, okay. I could be convinced to go. But why? Oh, should I go this way? Wait, did you send something?
Hey, Van Smythe. Yeah, Labor Day is a statutory holiday in Canada also. Hey, Famous Master, hello. Petulia Clark, yeah. Where all the lights are bright. Although if you want the bright lights right now, you have to go to the CNE. The lights are brighter there than here right now. At least more colorful anyway. Around Toronto, yeah, the famous gasworks used to be right here. Let's see, hard rock venue for fans of rock and metal. You want me to do the Petulia Clark song? I don't know about that, Alan K. I don't think my voice does that. Hey, we cracked 400 viewers. It took until I was walking along downtown Yonge. But yeah, thanks everyone. All 400 plus of you. If you're new by any chance, watching for the first time maybe, or the second or third even, and you haven't subscribed yet, by all means, do me a solid and hit that subscribe button. Come and say hi in the chat if you want, or not. But if you do subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified when I do future streams, because I do these regularly. And I also post pre-recorded videos on my channel where I'm walking around Toronto and some other places sometimes. I go out of town. But Toronto is my home base, obviously.
Because I literally love talking about cars to everyone that will listen.
Hello, Chowdhury. How you doing? Crossing Wellesley. Hey, the Nerd Nest. What's up? Outlaw Radio, is that right? Can I see my breath? I don't think so. No, it's not chilly enough for that. I'm just in my t-shirt and I'm feeling perfectly comfortable. I've even worked up a little bit of a sweat just because I walk quickly.
She was on some.
Everything here is pretty new. This whole stretch of retail and restaurants here is recently opened. Hey, tea. Hey, crazy Canuck. Frost warnings up in Cochrane. Yeah, I heard Kirkland Lake went below the freezing mark this morning for its overnight low. Maybe it was the same in Cochrane as well. Just a little below freezing in Kirkland Lake. I think it was 10 in Toronto for the overnight low. Yeah, we're getting a bit of a fall-like burst of weather here in Novellicos the last couple days. She had a very English accent. That's what's cool about Toronto. Sometimes you'll be walking and you'll see someone who just looks like what you consider to be a regular, I don't know, like old stock Canadian looking type person. If you can visualize that stereotypical thing in your mind. And then they start talking and then you realize that they're speaking, you know, like German or Austrian or Swedish, you know, or Russian or something like that. Hey, Tavane Palmer, happy birthday. Hey, welcome back, Crikey. Thanks, Bill. Yeah, we're back over 400 viewers. I'll be glad when this construction project is all wrapped up. It's been 5 years, over 5 years that this has been ongoing here. Things tend to move at a glacial pace when it comes to transit-related construction in Toronto, if you haven't noticed. I don't think I'm going to the metro. I don't think I need anything. The Nerd Nest, yeah, there's a new line that's maybe going to open before the end of the year, and another line is under construction, which is just sort of starting. Well, it started a couple years back, but it'll be under construction for at least another 5 years before that line is even nearing completion. And then there's a new LRT line that might open before the end of the year also. So basically 3 new transit lines are currently on the go, with maybe 2 of them that will open this year, hopefully. And also extensions of existing lines are also underway, or about to get underway. Yeah, Novella Cost, that's it. And it's taking them forever, forever and ever to do that. But Toronto has more transit-related projects underway than any other city in North America by far. It's not even close. Maybe I should cross. Well, I missed the light. I don't want to walk under this big scaffolding here. Yeah, and there's still a couple hundred plus cranes in the sky in the Greater Toronto area, including like well over 100 in Toronto proper. Even with the downturn in construction, there's still tons of construction ongoing, which started before the condo market tanked. Lots of buildings managed to get going before that. So hopefully, by the time this current wave of buildings that are now under construction start to all wrap up, maybe the condo market will improve and all those approved projects can get underway. I don't know. I just don't imagine a city as big as this just to completely die down in terms of new construction. And there's also a big wave of rental buildings that are getting underway too, as I mentioned earlier. So rental towers are becoming more and more common. Walking past the Muzak zone.
Look-y, I feel like you. Back on viral today. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never heard that before, Beetlejuice. Never heard anyone make such a comment.
The PowerPoint thing.
Very original. Very original. Hey, Hannah Garris, hello. Music, and more music. The warehouse. Sorry, the warehouse blasts their music so loud, I had to mute it. It depends where there is. Jelly bean, another $20 because we walked past the sketchy flagship McDonald's. I didn't even really take note of it when we walked past, so I'm glad you did. Thank you very kindly, Jelly bean, once again, for your continued awesome support. Cheers once again, Jelly bean. Thank you very kindly. The flagship Rotten Ronnie's. How could I forget about that? Hello. What's that? I'm live streaming, yeah.
On what?
On YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah. 387 right now.
387.
As you're cooking up.
Yeah.
What's your channel?
The Ken Continuum.
Ken Continuum?
Ken Continuum.
What kind of
yeah.
content do you do?
Just walking.
Oh, just walking and talking?
Walking around the city, talking to people. People watching from all over the world, basically. They just want to see Toronto, you know.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a good gig, you know. Yeah. Sweet, yeah. So check it out, man.
Alright, thanks.
Friendly
All right,
dudes.
man.
All right, later.
Have a good night, man.
Thanks, you too. Friendly dudes. I've run into a few different friendly people in the stream tonight. And right before I started the stream, another person came up to me and said hi. He was like, "You're a Ken Continuum." I was like, "Yep, that's me." Encountering some music. What's the breakdancer guy? The breakdancer guy never ever disappoints with the music, man. He's always there with the music. The guy's been breakdancing here for the last 15 years that I've lived in Toronto.
Probably literally
He is just like a breakdancing machine, man. What is this? Got more music. Oh no. They're playing dirty dancing music. What's up with this? Why does this truck get its own pylon barrier here? Looks like this car is not going. I think the BMO is open, isn't it? They have their big fancy window display that's been there for a while now. I assume that meant it was open. This is the square that shall not be named, unless you use its previous name. Ken Kofa. There we go. Zoom isn't working too good on here. Well, I think I'm going to wrap her up here at Yonge-Dundas in the square. So thank you all for joining me on this Thursday evening fall-like walk around the city. The weather was perfect in my opinion for a nice long walk. Hope you all enjoyed it. I had a great time.
Yo, Ken.
Hey.
You remember me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm your biggest fan.
Oh, wow, thanks, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Yeah,
How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. What was your name?
My name is Mohammed. What's
Mohammed.
your name?
I'm Ken.
Oh yeah, my bad. I just remembered. Your name is Ken.
Yeah, that's right, man. I remember you from earlier.
My friend over there is watching you right now.
Oh, are they? Oh, awesome, man.
He just got it.
Okay, sweet. Sweet. Yeah, I just took a long-ass walk.
I know.
A long-ass walk.
You've been streaming since when?
Well, almost 3 hours now, man. Since 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Take care.
All right, you too, man. Have a good night. That's that same dude I ran into earlier. But yeah, have a good night, everyone. I hope to see you in my next stream in the next 3 or 4 days. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, yada yada yada, all that jazz, you know. I'll see you in the next stream, hopefully, and tomorrow evening I'll be premiering a pre-recorded video. There'll be a live chat during the premiere, although the video is not live, but the chat will be live and I'll be in the chat. So hope to see you around 7:15 p.m. tomorrow evening for that. So big thanks to everyone who turned out tonight. Thanks to Alan K for the modding duties as always. and the support, and everyone else who also sent support. Thank you so very kindly for the generous and awesome super chats, super stickers, and PayPal donations. It is so very much appreciated. Hope to see you all in my next stream. Thank you again, everyone, and thanks to the channel members as well. Until next time. All right, I will continue. Have a good night, everyone. And I'm going to head on home. All right, night, everyone.